I see where we're going. I see where we're going with this. You guys been noticing the fluctuation in Bitcoin. Um, it's been going down, but in all actuality, it's been a road to being able to capitalize on a freedom tool that obviously dropped in price, and as of today is crossing back over $2 trillion market cap threshold. It has done that before a few times, and this is just another time. So you guys keep an eye on that, man. When Bitcoin moves like it moves, it's telling you something about how America is doing things with our economic system. Bitcoin is a reading of our economic system. Okay, so it's your best interest to keep an eye on it, stay focused, right? Whether you're buying it, whether you're not buying it, it's a gauge to how America is running this economic system. And I believe that we've been put in such a large hole when it comes to the economy that at this current time, there's only a slim solution to what we need in order for us to dig ourselves out of such a massive economic hole. And I believe that America is depending on Bitcoin in order to relieve us of such an economic strain. That's just my opinion. Because the tariffs are just a small surface solution, right? And at the same time, the tariffs hurt us in the process. When I say us, I mean the American people. In the presidential mindset, it is great. It's something that everybody should be appreciative of. However, it's hurting us in the process. Prices are going up. The dollar's still going down. Prices is going up. Inflation is kicking in. You have distribution issues when it comes to domestic products and things of that nature. The other countries are raising their prices so that way you can pay more in order to, get imports, things like that, man. So when I talk about the tariffs, they're a short-term solution, but hurts us in the process. But then you have Bitcoin, which it works for everybody. Bitcoin works for everybody, right? It's not just, this group over here gets more of a benefit, or this group over here gets more of a benefit. That's not how it works. And that's the beauty of it. Because as Bitcoin continues and gradually moves up over time, everybody benefits from it that has a amount of Bitcoin, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's like America's leaning on Bitcoin right now, man, and I see it. It's really like it's plain as day. Go look, man. Go everywhere right now. Everywhere. Media, mainstream, it's all over the place. But you use it as a gauge so you can understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, so. And a lot of us think that we're free. America is a place where, freedom is preached so much, and it's not really free, right? Because if it was free, you wouldn't have to pay for water. You wouldn't have to pay for electricity. right? You wouldn't have to pay in order to leave the country, because it's an economic thing. It's like, let me charge these people for every single thing that was already here before we got here, right? We're charging for water, we're charging for electricity, and then we charging for you to be able to move yourself from here to, let's say, Thailand, but you got to have that passport. So how is it free if you got to pay in order to freely move yourself to a different country? You know, so that's another thing that you got to stay focused on, man. You know, we believe anything. We believe anything that our folks, you know, taught us, their folks taught them, and it's just an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing thing, man. We got to really focus in and utilize our knowledge on things that mainstream media is not preaching to us, right? This all kind of stems from the school systems, man, right? The school systems taught us this since pre-K, kindergarten. You know, do it like this, say it like this, believe this. And we just kind of like take that same intuition from kindergarten to grade school to some people even go to college, and it's still like that. They're telling you how you need to learn this or how you need to learn that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's not how the real world works. The real world doesn't work by what your second grade teacher taught you, or what your 8th grade teacher taught you. It works off of self-learning and knowledge as you're making your moves in life. You know what I'm saying? So the school system is the issue to why people that are creative can't really grow and really get to the next level in life. And that's the majority of us, because we have been taught that you need to do it this way. And if you get a D, or if you get a F in a subject, man, you ain't about to amount to anything. That's what they teach you. They say if you get a D or F, you're not about to amount to nothing. And then they approve your success from that. So that's another thing, you know. So you guys do your own research, man. Do your own research and be more mindful of things that really matter, you know. Another thing is, you know, it comes through religion and belief that was placed upon you, right? Christian, Catholic, whatever, you know, any of the other religions. You know, Christian being one of them, because it's one of the more recognizable religions out of all of them. And that is just as a big of a downfall is just like the school system. Because if you don't believe this, you are going to fail. That's what they want you to believe. And that's in the mainstream media too. The majority of people don't even know much about, you know, Christian religion or Catholic religion, where it originated from, where it stemmed from, who was here before the associates of the Bible or of the Quran. People don't even know that, man. But we were taught and we was pressed upon us to believe certain things. You know, so You guys stay focused, man. The only way for you to be free in this place called America is to do your own knowledge, learn the knowledge of self. That way you could progress in a way which you've never seen before. Because we all have something special in us, man. We all have something special in us that has not been released because we are still believing in this old way of projection and thinking that mainstream media put upon us. Oh, come to America, man. You're free. Oh, it's the American dream. What part of it is a dream? That's all I got for you. All right, peace.